is Hughie, and today I'm trying something new. Well, something new for the channel, not something new in Pokemon GO. Today I'm going to be raiding using remote raid passes and an app called Pokémon to find lobbies from all over the world. And the Pokemon that I'm going to be raiding for today is Pokemon number 484, Palkia. And as you can see, I do already have the shiny form of Palkia. I don't know why it's saying I don't have a well, that's the origin form and that's just Palkia, so I don't know why it says I don't have one because I do. That's a weird little bug. But yeah, Pokemon 484, Palkia. The spatial Pokemon. It soars across the sky in a form that greatly resembles the creator of all things. Perhaps this imitation of appearance is Palkia's strategy for gaining Arceus's powers. Interesting, so this Palkia is imitating Arceus. Well, I don't understand why it says that I don't have the other form of Palkia, because if I search in here, I've already got a shiny, and I've got a few others as well. So I'm not actually shiny hunting today, although it would be nice to get one. What I'm hoping for today is to see how this format works on the channel, and also just, well, Palkia Candy is very useful if you have a origin form with the move Special Rend, which is a adventure effect that manipulates space for 10 minutes, allowing you to find and encounter Pokemon from farther away. So more Palkia Candy never hurts, and I'm also going for that Hundo as well. I've got with me another iced latte. Which I'll be drinking as I raid as well. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into the first lobby. I've already got my remote raid passes ready to go, so I'm going to hop over to Pokémon and see if I can find a Palkia raid lobby. So you'll be joining me again when I'm in the lobby. Okay, the way that Pokémon works, this isn't sponsored by Pokémon or anything, but the way that it works is I have to add the host as a friend, and they'll be sending me an invite to the raid very shortly. So there's nothing to do now but wait for the remote raid invite. So my prepared battle party for these raids is my Haxorus with 2 dragon moves. It's got Dragon Tail and Breaking Swipe. My Rayquaza has Dragon Tail and Hurricane. 1, 2, and 3 double dragon type Dragonites with different moves each. And a Dragon Breath Draco Meteor Palkia. So this Palkia looks as though it might be in Poland, but we will find out after the battle. actually have a drink of my decaf iced latte whilst doing this, because I can just raid with one hand. Did you hear that noise the ice cube made? I hope that comes out on the recording. My ice cube made like a laser beam noise. Doesn't look like I'm gonna need to revive. And that's the first Palkia down. I should have checked the IV. The CP for the Hundo IV, I mean. And you can see there, 26,000 XP. And I managed to get the final strike. Okay, 16 Premier Balls. Let's have a go at our first shiny check. Okay, no shiny. But let's try and catch it with a pineapple berry to get that extra candy for spatial rend purposes. Maybe I've only got 6 silver pinups. At some point I'll transition to golden raspberries instead. So we're just lining up that red catch line, and we're going for excellent throws, just like that. 2 shakes, but no catch. Let's try and go again for another excellent throw. Not quite. I still have 10 tries left, so it's worth having a few more pinup berry throws. Well, as I'm saying that, he jumps out straight away. It looks like I'm completing some sort of challenge for getting great throws as well. And that's enough chances for the pinup, I think. We'll go to the golden raspberry. Is he going to go down to my last ball? There's 4 chances remaining after this. I think we'll get him on this one. Spoke too soon. If you didn't know, you can get too good of a throw on legendary Pokemon because critical throws don't work for them. So you don't want it to be the absolute smallest size, otherwise it's guaranteed to break out. But this is my last ball. Let's see how we get on. I just realised it's raining as well, so it's probably weather boosted, isn't it? Oh, I thought that was going to be at least great. And he's gone. That's a shame, but we will keep trying. It was worth it for the XP anyway. And speaking of, I've got all of this XP to claim, and it's all doubled. Nice. There's some stuff for the Kanto celebration there, but I'll come to that in a bit. Okay, it's time to line up raid number 2, and hopefully I get a little bit luckier with this one. I nearly finished my whole decaf on that first raid. Okay, remote raid number 2, let's go. Just heal all of my Pokemon from the last raid. Haxorus, Rayquaza, Dragonite, and my Shadow Mewtwo's looking a bit worse for wear. We'll give him a Hyper Potion as well. And then a regular potion should do it for the Reshiram. And raid 2 begins. Same exact thing, just need to make sure that it doesn't have a dragon type charged move, otherwise it's going to cut through my team really easily. Okay, it's only got Aqua Tail, which is probably still worth avoid shaking the mic stand. My coaster got stuck to the bottom of the glass and now it's on the floor. I can't even see where it went. I do have another one on my bedside table. Seamless transition. Going back to these regular legendary gym raids after a weekend of doing max battles for the finale event, this kind of highlight how much more tactics are needed for the max battles. Having a healer and an attacker and a tank and so on. Okay, well I got a sneak preview of the CP there. It was 2250, which is, well, it's a lower IV than the one that got away, but there's that 26,000 XP. And 16 chances to catch. Is it going to be a shiny? No shiny. And I'm going to go in with the golden raspberry straight away this time, rather than trying to chance my luck and letting it run away. He's a bit of a tricky one, isn't he, Palkia? And there we go. Nice. So, where was this Palkia from? It was from Seville in Spain. Nice. And let's check out the IVs. Okay, not bad. I have a feeling that the one that ran might have been pretty good, but there's no sense thinking about a Pokemon that's already ran. Well, 25 Mega Charizard energy is much appreciated. Another 2000 XP there. And I've got some rewards from the Go Pass September. There's quite a bit of XP in there as well. So I'll just claim that. Nice. Okay, this looks like it might be a French raid battle. But here's remote raid number 3. And I'll just revive Axorus, Rayquaza, and Dragonite, the half health, and then with a couple of hyper potions, heal Axorus, Rayquaza, Dragonite, and another Dragonite, back to full health. I thought that I'd already healed that Reshiram, but I guess not. Okay, raid number 3 is off to a start. Another Aqua Tail Palkia, so not much to worry about there. I think I should rename my Pokemon because I don't need to have their moves in their actual name anymore. So my naming convention's kind of outdated from a time where you couldn't press and hold on the Pokemon to see its moves, if that makes sense. So maybe I'll find a way of reading their CP level and putting that as their name so I know which ones I've powered up and which ones I haven't. Looks like somebody dropped out of this raid actually. There were 6 of us to begin with, unless they're reviving. And Palkia number 3 is down. And I'll have my last swig of iced coffee as well. maybe 2775 is the hundo, and that was the CP of the first one that ran. Oh god, I feel like I'm jinxing it now, the more I talk about not catching it. Well, I finished my 20 great throws anyway. Do you know when you start getting a bad feeling? Oh, I thought that was the one then. I think that's too small. I think that'll be classed as a critical. No, it wasn't. But it didn't do me any good. I think somebody started mowing their lawn as well. Yes, we got him. Okay, this French Palkia is absolutely awful. But the candy and the XP made it worth raiding. Wow, 30,000 XP from that. That's brilliant. And let's see, do I have it in my Pokédex now? Okay, so catching it from a raid has added it to my dex, I suppose. The spatial Pokemon again. It has the ability to distort space. It is described as a deity in Sinnoh region mythology. Well, it was always a bit of a stretch goal to get the hundo in 3 raids only. But I already had the shiny, so that's okay. And I've got some candy and lots of XP. Well, thank you very much for joining me in my first remote raid video. Let me know what you thought of it. As I'm thinking back to what's just happened, I don't know what to think about it, but if you guys have any idea, then do let me know. If you enjoyed this, then I can do more quite easily. But until the next video, thank you very much